To everyone, hope everyone is in pink of their health. This side Suyash Tripathi. I'm a second year student pursuing BLLB honors from MIT Law School, Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh, and currently I'm working as a legal intern with LEXIS and Company. So today we are going to discuss a case which is related to the subject of law of torts. The case name is Prameela Ravindran versus P. Lakshmikutty Amma. So this case is basically related to the topic of defamation, in which the case was of Madras High Court and bench was A. Ramamurthy, decided on the pronounced on June 16, 2000. Relevant statute is injunction against publication of defamatory statement. This is law of torts, citation AIR 2001 Madras 225. So in this case, the facts of the case are as follows. According to the facts of the case, the marriage between the applicant, that is Miss Prameela Ravindran, and the deceased was disputed by the respondent, that is P. Lakshmikutty Amma, who was the mother of the deceased. The plaintiff married Ravindran in 1983 at Mangulam Parashakti Temple, East Pattom, Trivandrum, Kerala. There was an agreement also on 16/12/1983 on the file of the sub-registrar Chennai, Kerala. Ravindran died in October 1998, and till then none of the defendants disputed the validity of the marriage. So they married in 1983, and Ravindran died on 1988. They married in a temple, so it was kind of love marriage. So after the death, the respondents had resorted to dispute the validity of marriage in order to deprive her of the lawful share in the estate of her husband. So the respondent here in this case is the mother of the deceased, that is the deceased was Ravindran. So there was a dispute between the wife and the mother of the deceased. So the mother made allegations on the wife of the deceased that she is not actually married to her and she is faking her marriage. So after that, the resolve is to remove her from the property, or to make her claim invalidate on the property. After that, the respondent had resorted to dispute the validity of marriage in order to deprive her of the lawful share in the estate of her husband. The respondent sent letters containing, so respondent here means the mother of the deceased, sent letters containing defamatory statements to the various persons relating to marital status. So she was sending the letters to the various relatives of her that the marital status was not quite clear and the marriage was invalid, or there was nothing like a marriage between his son and his daughter-in-law. So issues raised in this case was that the point that arise for the consideration is that whether the applicant has got prima facie case and the balance of convenience in her favor. So the plaintiff's contention by the plaintiff was that the plaintiff contended that she was the wife of the deceased Ravindran. In order to prove herself, she produced a marriage certificate. As I have told earlier, that the marriage certificate, there was an agreement on 16/12/1983. So she also had a marriage certificate dated 10/11/1984, issued by the temple authorities, where they married. So apart from that, she produced an agreement of marriage and also the LIC policy and passport, wherein the applicant has been described as Ravindran's wife. Thus the prima facie evidence and balance of convenience were in favor of applicant. So the respondents contentions were that learned counsel for respondent contended that the deceased died as a bachelor and he had not married anyone. The ratio descendant in the case of the principle laid down in the case was that if the statement is likely to injure the reputation of a person, the person making such statement can be restrained from doing so, and injunction to the same can be granted. So judgment in the case was that the respondents are restrained from making any statements or sending any letters to the third party regarding the status of the applicant pending disposal of the suit, and the marriage was held to be valid. Thank you. If you liked this video, do click on the like button and don't forget to press the bell icon and click on the subscription button to get the further updates. And thank you. That's all for today.